What's up, guys? So for today's video, I am talking about my secret, ultra, super powerful training technique that I have been using since Brawl. It's simple. It's very simple. You see this button right here? See I'm shooting? Turn that button off. Unmap that button. You want this button to do nothing. Now you about to look at me and go, Dabuz, you're crazy, but shielding is key to this game. Why would I turn off shield? How is this a practice strategy? Dabuz. What are you going on about? Now hear me out. So, in Ultimate, one of the defining things about Ultimate is its movement, right? You have pretty good movement with most of the roster. Just through dashing the ground, jumping around, platforms, everything. This game, movement is key, and if you watch top level play, you will see top players focusing on movement more than anything else. And now, shooting in Ultimate is weird. It's kind of a trap. Because on one hand, you look at shielding and you go, alright, I'm blocking attacks, I'm safe, this is great. But when you shield, you're in this situation right here. Where I am shielding now, right? I cannot do much as shield. I can roll, spot dodge, grab, up smash, up B or jump. Or shield drop, which is 11 frames, assuming I do not get a parry. So, the thing with this situation is, look where Mario is right now. I shield here. Can I reach him quickly? Oh, if I don't accidentally roll. I shield here. I can't reach him with a short up fair, even though I delayed it. I have to full up at him in forward air. And by the time I full up at him in forward air, if this Mario is not shielding, he can move around and punish me. If I jump in him, he can easily throw a projectile. He can easily whip the forward air and whip punish me. There's so many things he can do. And because where I can attack people is limited, people know if they're outside of this range, they're basically safe. Even outside of this immediate jump fair range is honestly pretty safe. Because how slow falling fair is going to be at this point. And then this, come on, offline people are reacting to this. Let's be real here. So, and what's this doing? And remember, when you're doing things like this or this, you're not attacking. And Ultimate's a very mashing heavy game, and you want to be able to throw attacks out as much as possible. So, that's kind of the idea. That's a little bit of talk of why shielding isn't the greatest. There's obviously times it's important. You run up to someone, you get in their face, block and attack, you get punished. The ledge trapping is good. But if you look at the highest levels of play in Smash, you notice people learn how to space around shield very well. Not only is it hard to put pressure on when you're doing things out of shield, good players will hit your shield safely and put you in spots where you block the attack. You can't retaliate though with anything that's quick or safe or even decent as an option at all. So you're forced to choose defensive option afterwards and let them press you, take stage control, get a chance to read you. And between that and how many ways there are to poke shields in this game, it ends up being kind of a situation where when you shield at top level play, in a lot of matchups, you are at a disadvantage. You block a space aerial, you are at a disadvantage there. You have to block a projectile that was used to approach, you are at a disadvantage. There's so many situations where you are at a disadvantage, and shielding honestly a lot of times punishes people for making mistakes, I'd say. When you shield, you're actively hoping your opponent hits your shield poorly and gives that opening in a lot of circumstances. So, now we have that out of the way, does it make more sense why I say, hey, practice without shielding? Legit, for a week or so of playing, just take the shield button, unmap it, and play without shielding. Sure, you can't tech, can't roll, spot dodge, and guess what? You're gonna have to learn how to move. You're gonna have to learn how to play the footsies on the ground, in the air, with your hitboxes, with punishing, preempting. You're gonna have to learn to move around projectiles, how to challenge them. You have to learn how to do so much stuff when you're playing without shielding, and guess what? It skills as very, very, very helpful. So yeah, and this is actually inspired because I was giving a lesson to a Bowser player. And I talked about all this stuff with him and gave him this advice, and they told me a few days after the lesson that, he did this. He actually listened to my advice, tried practicing without shielding, and he got significantly better at the game and started beating people in matchups he couldn't handle before. And I was like... And funny enough, this is something I used to do back in the Brawl days. Olimar vs. Midnight was a matchup that was... So Olimar's actual game in Brawl was very good. He had up smash and grab. Nothing has changed over the past 10 plus years, right? But versus Meta Knight, he could poke the shield safely, like with tilt, aerials, And basically I couldn't really hit him as shield with these like options unless I made him make a mistake. So I practiced just not doing that. I decided, you know what, if I can't space properly and I get punished and pressured for trying to use shields, what if I don't? What if I make it so I can't even attempt to use it if I start it off? And it helped phenomenally. I got significantly better at that matchup and as a player in that game within like 2 weeks. By just having to learn how to deal with all the BS in that game as one of the slowest characters who was also extremely floaty while not having a defensive button. So yeah, try it out. And that'll be it for the video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I gotta show a little bit, right? You know, you can always get lessons by me. Oh, yeah, lessons with me through METAFY. And I have a Patreon I started up where I'm doing VOD analysis and posting up some of the lessons I give people online. So, you know, if you want to see those, check it out. $5 a month to see all VODs, all other tiers, of course, you can check out on the page in the description below. But I do really appreciate the support. And with that said, everyone, hope this was informative. Peace out.